that are there? And if yes, who are some of the players that we could expect? Are all the players in West Nile coming? Because some players have gone for professional football. You may not expect them just jetting like that because it's profession. Are we expecting a few of the names coming through? Are we expecting other activities take place? That is one other thing that
we're doing. But that, I can assure you, is about Allianz Nafian. Actually, on that day, he's not supposed to make it to Arua, but he's going to pull out his money to buy a flight ticket just to come for the game with the request from the club. We have all the top players who are going to be available. I've already got most of their videos of them saying they're all going to be available, and they'll be online very soon. I have Perry, Rashid Toa is going to be available. I have Sadad Anaku, I have Tito Okelo, I have Saddam Juma. Those are some of those are confirmed. Mustafa Chiza, Gaddafi Wahabu, the Bidas, all the top players are going to be there in that game. Yeah.
Okay. So apart from the football, are there any other activities we are looking at?
A lot of things are going to happen on that day. A lot of activities. Of course, yesterday I was talking to one of the young coaches we have here in Arua. That is in Olema. You know, he has this girls team. He trains them. He has kids. He's training. Yesterday I gave him that assignment. I told him if you can assemble a team of young kids and then even girls, they can come on that day. They can play. We can still fix because it's going to be a whole-day event. Because we're going to start games as early as 9. You understand? So we want people to come there very early. You can have your time there. So games are going to be there. We have kids game which is going to come up. Confirm the big games. We're going to have a media team. We're going to play. Media team will be playing on the Paraka fans. And then we shall have Friends of Agau in Arua. We'll be playing Friends of Agau in diaspora. And then on that we shall be having the top. I think the final game will be Western Nile Province versus Acholi Province. That will be the big game.
All right, a very big one. Of course, a lineup that you couldn't really want to miss because it's very, very interesting to see in there. Now, of course, someone would be thinking about all these activities. You know, there's it's like you're organizing. First of all, even organizing your birthday party is not an easy thing. But this is a very big thing. You were expecting people come. Others are coming international. They're chartering planes to come and make sure that they have this course. What about you, who is right here in Uganda, in Arua, in West Nile, and maybe northern Uganda? Now, one thing I would love to say is that I think this is a very big thing to really come up and support. But with that, someone is going to say, do I just come because it's support, or am I supposed to pay at the entry? That's another question. Now back to our father here.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Really, their charges, of course, the flyers have been moving up and down. Yeah. The ordinary payment is 5K, and then the VIP just going for 10K. And one interesting thing is, those players who are coming to play, they are not only coming to play, they are all paying. You see, they are paying to play, both West Nile and Acholi. Willingly, nobody is telling them, forcing them to pay, but they are paying. Even the officials from Acholi, the officials from West Nile, we, the organizers, we are all going to pay. Yeah, trust me, at the gate there, the first thing I'll do before I cross that gate is to put in my money, and then I go in. I get my ticket. That is another contribution. And before that, of course, I've got to know the operational costs that we are also contributing to. There's a page, of course, there's a link. You can easily join that effort willingly, or if we put your name there and you feel you're uncomfortable, of course, it is a free entry and free exit, depending on how the attachment you have to this cause. But I can see people are joining people are joining in thousands, they're in hundreds every day. And when we come together, if you put in 10K, I put in 10K, and we are about around 7,000 or 8,000 people. We can raise some very good money, and I can assure you, you won't feel it. When you put in 10K, and your brother puts in 10K, and someone else can say, no, I'm putting 100, another can say 50, another can say whatever. And we shall move. Like the other activities, of course, people are going to go into the stadium early. We are saying, they'll need refreshment. of course, this one brings business to people, but at the same time, as you are coming to get some money from your business, you're also going to give it to us willingly. We don't want to to force people to do that. Of course, easy will want to take a bottle of water because the heat is much.
Even this, you will see maybe why maybe this is being left open because I should say the team behind this has the capacity to go and talk to any beverage company.
Yeah.
And they bring, they come in partnership and people have still things for free.
Yeah.
What about giving you that chance to come and maybe sell and you give out a world?
Yes, we would have done that, but we want to empower you. We want you to feel part of, be part of this effort, such that at the end of the game, it is a win-win situation. Football being a big game, emotional one at the same time. Really, at the same time, we are also, in one way or the other, we are getting set for the next edition of FIFA Draw.
Yeah. Okay. A very big one. Now let's look at Izzy here. If you look at him, he's well branded, and these are of course merchandise. I should say moving around.
Unfortunately, the size is small. I bought one. I couldn't put on it.
So Izzy, how is it going business-wise? Because this is also one thing. It's not your business, but it's for the cause. Still supporting the money that is gotten out of this still goes back to you, and that is the support. Where do we get this? Or where do we locate probably for someone who would need this shirt?
I can tell you this is one of the hottest sites in town right now. They're on high demand. We have so far sold more than 200 to 300 pieces so far. The
samples you brought.
This is the sample. So you can go and get yours. It's located at Concord at Ajaib Nafian Collections. At Concord you can get it at 30K. It's of high quality. We welcome everyone to come for this.
Okay.
Actually, it's going to be the dress code. Hopefully, by that time, my size will be there.
People have sizes.
Yeah. People, Mike bought one, then lost it for
so it's still
sizes are coming up.
But I think this is a very big, I should say, big day. Now we talk about 18th, by the way, for those who didn't know. 18th is this coming year, Jan, and there, I know someone, if we're to open calls, someone would ask, what about what their big games? I can assure you, as the public relations of Onduparaka, that day we have no games, so clubs will be in a break, so you should be coming, and that will be, I think, the only entertainment you can have. Come also see those other players that you have never seen before, or you have heard about them but you haven't seen them. So just come early, so that whether you're in Zombo, whether you're in Germany, you can still make a trip and say this one is for your brother, and then you come to that is Arua as we do this. Before I let them go and we proceed with other, of course, stories, Mr. Mike, let's summarize this with any other information that you have for us. Before even I take you with me, because you're already a patriotic Ugandan, right here, Ugandans, yesterday on the Brains had a good run about Burundi. Are we expecting some of those top-notch people from Federation? Have you engaged them, or you're trying to lobby them to come for this cause?
Yeah, of course, we really want our big boss, Honorable Engineer Magogo, to be around. Some members of his executive. At the delegates level, at our level, of course, my colleagues from northern Uganda are coming.
Okay.
They are coming. They have confirmed. Up to this morning, they were confirming that they are coming. They are coming to lift my hand, and other national delegates are also thinking of coming. There's a possibility that the FUFA bus may come, and when the FUFA bus comes, we also expect some people from the secretariat to come. And when they come, they are not going to come just like that. They are going to pay. We are all going to pay because this is a cause that we have all agreed it is something that is worth doing. So that is the level that we're expecting.
Great. Of course, that's a great one. Because if you look at how this is, Agua was a difficult swing.
Absolutely.
I should say. You've seen them do a lot. So for me, I would request, or I would send my request back now that you've sent. I don't want to sabotage. I don't want to talk much about it because I know the Federation is in support of this. And we are hopefully that this shall bring in very many numbers because I've loved the way that it is being taken. It is not politicized,
No.
which is one big thing. And most of the times people tend to think it's the politicians who can bring this number. No. Now let's show to the people that we can
Do they?
do it. So that is all that we are going to be summarizing with, unless you have something to put for the viewer.
I have nothing much to say, but the one I can add, we have preparation games which is happening in Koboko tomorrow.
Okay.
We also lost a brother in Koboko, who is a player, was so much loved in Koboko too. We shall be taking a raw select versus Koboko select. That will be on Tuesday. That is tomorrow, I think. Yeah. That is tomorrow. It will be in the memory of Agal Rashidi and the colleague we lost in Koboko.
I was in Midigo for the Sheernut tournament. I did see all over the pitch, a game that I streamed live, I remember. Everything was about a late Agao, and even their top scorers accolade, Obut, was written on late Agao. So I think it was, everyone is getting in there, and it's so nice. So yeah, with that, I would say we're stopping here. And I want to let the two brothers go because they are so busy with this organization. I told you, even organizing your birthday is very hard for some of us. That's why we don't celebrate birthdays. But I would say we take a break. When I come back, I'll be giving you some of the games that are coming, some of the international games, some of the games that we played, and some of those other activities right here. Stay glued. Don't move away from your TV because we're coming back with a lot more.